Good morning, class 11th. Welcome you all again in Classroom Notes by Rekha Jain. And today we are going to study chapter number 2 of your Hornbill. We are not afraid to die if we are all together. Written by Gordon Cook and Ellen East. This pair you can see in the pic also. So before we start, let's know about the characters. The main character is Gordon Cook himself, who is also the narrator of the story. His wife, Mary, daughter, Suzanne, son, Jonathan, then two captains, Larry Wiesel, who was an American crewman, and Herb Seigler, Swiss crewman. So here starts the chapter. Narrator Gordon Cook was a 37-year-old businessman who dreamt to copy James Cook, who had been a famous sea traveler. And to copy him, he devoted 16 years to improve seafaring skills. That means skills to tackle the sea hazards. Dear students, in the sea you can see many problems like marine animals, then marine plants. Attack can be from any part like sea pirates. So he improved all the skills by practicing. Then all of these together made the wooden hulled beauty named Wave Walker, and it was also prepared to brave the sea hazards. He, his wife Mary, daughter Suzanne, son Jonathan, who was only 6 years old, Larry Wiesel and Herb Seigler all started the voyage. Dear students, the first part of the journey was very smooth till they sailed down the west coast of Africa and reached Cape Town. When they came out of the Cape Town, second day strong storms started occurring. In order to face the worst weather, they made some preparations, and they were like this. Number 1, storm jib was dropped. Storm jib is a sort of small sail which is used in emergency. Then they carried out life raft drill. So dear students, these are all the devices to protect them in the times of emergency. Then life jackets and oilskin was also donned by them. This means in case their ship was damaged, they would protect themselves through these devices. And then everything was double lashed, means tied very strongly. And this was how, after making the preparation, they started waiting for the worst weather. You see, students, weather became so bad that sea waves 15 meters high started rising, and Christmas Day they celebrated, but after that strong storms and huge waves as high as the mast started attacking over the ship. And when once such a huge wave attacked over the ship was about to capsize means overturn, but a wave from the opposite side also came, and the ship was stuck in between the two waves. It was hurled straight, that means it was pulled up straight. Luckily, it was not overturned, but unfortunately, its main sections were damaged badly because the wave was so strong. And when its main section was damaged, water started gushing in from all sides. And when its main section was broken, so the broken material, that is debris, started floating inside the ship. Author too had a serious injury in his rib, and even his front teeth were broken. Water was pumped out fast, but it was still entering inside with each wave because the ship was being attacked again and again by the waves. And somehow he gave the instructions to Mary to take the wheel. Larry and Herb kept deflecting the water. That means pumping out the water. Now, here you will see the resourcefulness of the author and the sense of sacrifice and the spirit of giving the priority to the topmost action. Somehow, after the investigation, he ensured about the children, and then Sue, his daughter Susanne, informed him that she had got a bump in her eye, but because he had to attend to the ship, so he didn't pay attention to his daughter, and he started covering the gaping hole. Gaping here means open holes, because the ship was attacked very badly. Now, in their efforts to deflect the water, the two hand pumps were blocked because of the debris, and electric hand pump had become short-circuited. But luckily there was a spare electric hand pump, and he brought that, and this was how the water was drained out throughout the whole night. He tried to send the Mayday calls, that means emergency call. This is also called Save Our Soul calls. But because they were in the remote area, they were not being responded to. Now, children, now see the spirit of children, how they boosted the morale of the adults. She showed the remarkable courage by not troubling her father, although her eye was badly swollen and there was a deep cut in her arm. After 15 hours, situation became under control and they decided to work in rotation. Continuous pumping of the water for 36 hours made them stand in a comfortable position. And storm zip was also hoisted because the mast was also damaged. Now, because they had come to the comfortable position, they got time for the first time to have their breakfast within 2 days. But that respite, that relaxation was only for a short period, because on 5th January, weather again became bad. Now, when weather again worsened, author saw they will definitely die. Now, see the spirit boosted by his son, little son Jonathan. He came to him by saying, Daddy, I'm not afraid to die if we are all together. And even his daughter made him laugh by making the caricatures. Caricatures here means cartoons of Gordon and Mary, so that they both could laugh amidst that worst condition. Now he gave the instruction to Larry to steer the course of 185 degrees. How did he give the instructions? By making calculations. See, dear students, they were out of the correct instruments. Still, whatsoever was available, he did the calculations, and somehow he was able to conclude that they would reach to Amsterdam Island by 5 p.m. because going in the direction which was their destination was beyond their reach now with that damaged ship. Moreover, their auxiliary engine had also gone out of work. So, giving the instruction to the captain, he slept because he was extremely tired, and he was expecting to reach Amsterdam by 5 p.m. But when he got up, it was already 6. He was disappointed badly that they have missed Amsterdam Island. But suddenly his son Jonathan came to him and hugged him, and by saying he loved him by saying that he was the most lovely daddy of the world. And then he came out on the deck. He saw that the most beautiful island was before their eyes. And this was how students, by the dint of their determination, perseverance, resourcefulness, and positivity, even the worst stress was braved. And reaching there on Amsterdam Island, Sue had to undergo 6 minor operations. See, students, The Amsterdam island was the black island because of the volcanic eruptions. There was a little vegetation, still it was the world's most beautiful. Now why, we will discuss in our next part. Till then, bye-bye.